55-year-old Sally Robb knows the harsh reality of being mistrusted, judged, bullied, and degraded for the way she looks and from her learning disabilities.
I lived for more than 30 years because I was not the same.
Bullying, it affects us all in different ways, and the consequences are sometimes irreversible.
Prejudices. Prejudice is the most lethal weapon that we have in our arsenal. It kills.
It is people like Rob that inspire film director Erin Christopher to make the movie Listen. Listen follows the story of conflicted teenagers and adults struggling to overcome completely different circumstances that lead them to make life-changing decisions.
Good influences can empower us.
Coach, keep you late?
Just helping Dre Sean.
That retarded black boy? The world doesn't need him.
Dr. Sidney Miller is a clinical psychologist and a professor at Concordia University in psychology. He's constantly dealing with patients who have been affected by bullying.
They can tell me a story. They cannot remember anything from their youth, but they can remember at 8 years old, or at 12 years old, or at 14 years old when they were bullied. And it shapes their whole lives.
Quebec has the highest bullying rate in Canada, with British Columbia coming at a close second. Kids and teenagers bully the most through insults and physical violence. It is scary to think that your best friend could be your biggest target.
One of my best friends was my biggest bully. He used to make fun of me because I was short. And he was the first guy that I grew up knowing, and then when we got to high school and we got competitive with sports, that's when the bullying started to happen, and then he grew taller than me, and then it continued from there. That was one of my major bullies.
The message of the story is very clear. The simple act of listening and taking the time to be there for someone can change lives. Talking to someone like teachers, speaking to a psychologist, a friend, and having a hobby will help improve depression, anxiety, and the feeling of hopelessness.
Only one thing that's good that happened today. I think that we need more than a soundbite or a 5-word text or even a 2-word text to move on, because I feel like we've been conditioned to think that's okay.
Rob understands that.
I was able to express my frustration, my loneliness, my rage through moving my body through music.
Here at Concordia, Jack.org offers a chapter to be able to promote mental health awareness and bullying. Events such as Listen are offered by the program to stop the stigma. For Concordia News, I'm Taylor Yankowski.